What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at something a little bit different. No, we're not taking a look at Scorn again. This is my favorite Dinobot so far. And it's an excellent figure in and of itself. But then a good buddy of mine, known as Cheetimus, went ahead and sent me something. He sent me quite possibly one of the greatest repaints I have ever seen. This is Dinobot Scorn, done up in the original G1 style. And guys, I am blown away. This is some of the best paint app application I have ever seen. I mean, this is just amazing. It's just, I'm dumbfounded. I really am. The coloring on this guy is exquisite. I mean, look at this. Look at this. He did such a damn good job on this thing. It's amazing. He's got weathering in places that, in all honesty, I didn't think you could get weathering in. He managed to paint inside all of it. It's just really nice. And look at the tail. He's got the weathering such that the tail has weathered inlets. I mean, just damn. I'm not sure what else I could say. I will show you guys the robot mode here in a minute. But I love the Hasbro version. But I am just, as I said, completely blown away with the G1 version. Now, the only thing that I think, as somebody that has built a lot of models in my day, I prefer unweathered paint schemes. That's just a personal preference. And I would love to see what this guy would look like with the flat coloring of the original G1 Dinobots. I would really be interested in seeing that. I'm not saying I don't like this, but that's another thing that I think would be really cool for Cheetimus to do. Wow. Just wow. The painting on this is so good. Oh man. Just wow. Head to toe. This is probably, as I said, the best repaint I have ever seen. In terms of paint, just in terms of paint alone, it's probably the best I've ever seen. I mean, he managed to make the silver on the bucket head different colors, and he managed to make the visor pop. It just looks amazing, and dare I say that this paint scheme makes the figure look 10 times more dangerous and more powerful than the Hasbro version. Now, I realize I'm being a little bit overly praiseworthy when I talk about this figure or this particular repaint, but man, the dude has done some wonderful work here. I can't even tell you how many different layers of paint there are on this thing. I'm guessing there's at least 20 hours worth of work here. I know I'm being overly gushing with praise on this thing, but he deserves it. I mean, look. Just look at this figure. This is a paint scheme that we're never going to get from Hasbro, and we might not even get from Takara. I would pay for a Takara figure, but wow, I don't think Takara is going to be able to pull this off. As I said, I think this paint scheme makes the figure look even more badass than he already does. And that's saying a lot, because the original Hasbro version is really freaking awesome. The only complaint that I can even think to levy against this guy is the lack of an Autobot symbol. I would really have loved to have seen an Autobot symbol on this guy, but it's just not there. And that's a shame, because I would have loved to have seen one on here, but I'm sure he can add one later on. So guys, this is Cheetimus's work on Scorn. I highly, highly recommend that you check out his other Dinobot repaints. You're not going to be disappointed if you buy one of these figures. They also feel solid, and this paint scheme this paint is not going to rub off. I've been handling this figure for several days now, and nothing has come off. It is a top quality job that he has done here. So guys, as usual, I'm Baltmatrix. I'll catch you next time, and seriously, check out this dude's work.